Tonight, mourners gathered at the Swiss ski resort where more than 40 people lost their lives in a fire today. We'll take you to the vigil. But first, tomorrow marks 2 years since the death of retired Monroe County Sheriff's Deputy.
When I could finally get some air back into my lungs enough to check on Tommy, he never answered.
Retired Deputy Thomas Doherty was killed in a car crash where state police say a teen driver failed to stop at a stop sign. News 10 NBC's Erin Mahon spoke with his family to learn how they're honoring his memory.
2 years ago tomorrow, Bridget Turkington lost her dad and Carrie Bittner lost her partner. I sat down with them tonight to talk about him, his memory, his humor, and all of the people that he touched throughout his life. It was just after 4 o'clock in the evening when Thomas Doherty and his partner Carrie Bittner were on their way to meet her daughter and son-in-law for dinner. He was driving them down Route 441 when all of a sudden he looked left at the car coming straight at them.
Tommy yelled, and I had enough time to see a car flying through the stop sign. I heard it, I saw it, I felt it hit us, and it was chaos immediately.
Bittner says the impact launched their car into the air, landing in a field across the intersection.
And then when I could finally get some air back into my lungs enough to check on Tommy, he never answered.
Doherty died on impact. After we spoke this evening, I followed Bittner to the intersection where it happened. How does it feel to be back in this intersection?
Well, the thing is, I couldn't even tell you how many times a day the whole thing plays through my mind.
Bittner says she comes back often. She checks on the flowers their family planted in front of the cross, marking where Doherty took his last breath. Both she and Doherty's daughter, Bridget, say it's been hard to fully move on since the other driver was only issued a few traffic tickets.
One of the questions I had was when you found out there were not going to be criminal charges against the driver, how that news hit you.
I mean, interestingly enough, I was prepared because I had been told that over and over again. But it didn't really matter because I could not believe it. I still can't believe it.
A lack of legal closure leaves them to heal in other ways. One of those being the newest addition to the family, Bridget's newborn baby, Tommy.
What are some of the things that you're going to tell your kids about your dad?
Definitely, we talk a lot about his humor and his jokes, and he had a lot of isms, so we still use a lot of his isms around the house.
Bridget tells me that little Tommy was born just after midnight on December 31st, which was also the 2-year anniversary of the last time she saw her father in person. Reporting in Farmington, Erin Mahon, News 10 NBC.
Wow, just heartbreaking. The teen driver was not criminally charged. Doherty's family is in the middle of a civil lawsuit which they expect to go to mediation.